So this is a story about how I broke my wrist. And I was at work at the time and having a discussion with a work colleague about some of the things that I wanted to do. I wanted to do a course as well as put out some videos in regards to manifesting. Although my work colleague does not know or understand too much about manifesting, she doesn't actually believe too much in manifesting. So I don't really talk about that kind of thing with her, but we were having a discussion where I was manifesting something for myself and I wanted to do videos and put videos out to help people understand or the things that I've helped other people manifest. And I needed time to make these videos and put them together and put them out there. And I was working 5 days a week and it was just bit too much for me, and getting home from work and I was too tired to do those kinds of things. I also sort of I'd like to have some help too, it was to do what I needed to do. And she was pointing out how independent I am. Yes, I know I'm independent, and so we kind of wound up the conversation and I sort of mixed two things together. And one was that I wanted help and I wanted time off so I could make these videos. However, amongst all of that was also to have time off, I needed money so I could make the videos. And the other one was that I wanted help to do what I wanted to do. And yeah, that was when I agreed on that. Internally agreed on that and sort of okay, yeah, that would be nice. So we finished the conversation and I went back to work and I went and climbed on a little ledge that I tried to reach something. And when I did that, I slipped and fell down and landed on my wrist and broke it. And so from there, my work colleague I was with, she came and asked me if I was okay. And I went, no, I'm not. And so then she came and made me come and sit down and helped me try and put ice on it, but that didn't help, and then gave me ibuprofen. And then she called my boss, and my boss came over, and another work colleague actually came over as well, and she called an ambulance. And then my boss realised it was taking a bit too long and she called the ambulance and it was not dispatched yet. So she decided to take me to the hospital herself. And she got me all checked in at emergency to make sure that I was okay and left. And then the hospital staff took over. They came and did everything that needed to be done. They did the x-rays, they put my bone back together and plaster on, and then paperwork that needed to be completed, and off I went. Mind you, the staff at the hospital were just fantastic. They were just, I was so well taken care of, as I asked for. I was really taken care of. So yes, they took care of me and I got home, and then from then on my daughter was actually taking care of me. She helped me get dressed, she helped me shower, she helped me with cooking. She had to cook my food and she cut it up for me. So she's been wonderful as well. And I have been well taken care of from the moment that this occurred. This occurred not less than an hour after I had made that agreement with myself. I accepted that's what I wanted. And I actually have this little saying that life is trying to teach you something, and if you're not paying attention, it's going to force you. Now, I've been wanting to do this for quite some time, and I was making excuses with my work colleague as to why I can't, and trying to validate all these other excuses as to why I cannot do these things. But when I accepted, yes, that's what I wanted to do, that's when the universe takes over. And it gets you into doing what you need to do. So weeks have passed and I have been putting my videos together and I'm making up a course as well to help people how to manifest really quick for themselves. And it's almost complete and will be up and going very shortly. I'm not quite complete with my healing of my wrist, which is there. Lovely little scar now. But anyway, that's what happens when you're not willing to follow through with your manifesting. Follow through as long as you realize what it is that you're trying to follow through on. Having the courage to do what needs to be done is a big part of it. So I wasn't really paying attention as to what I was manifesting completely. So the two together was I wanted help, and I also wanted to make these videos. So the two mixed together, and my fear of, well, I needed money as well. Mind you, the following week I had actually received money from somebody which helped pay for 3 weeks rent while I was off with my broken wrist. And I was really surprised when I got that. And I've had help from other areas as well, which has been wonderful. So be aware of what you're manifesting, and hopefully not as painful or as bad as what I did. I'm really good at, first, I promise, I'm really good at manifesting for other people. And for myself, this is the first time I've probably ever manifested such a poor manifestation. And usually I do it for other people and always works out best for them, and because that is my intention. So just be aware of what it is that you're manifesting, and it is very challenging to have the courage to go after what you're wanting, but not impossible. And as I say, that, life is trying to teach you something, and if you're not paying attention, you will be forced.